top story, Malacanang saying President Duterte ordered Philhealth to stop collecting higher premiums in the middle of the global health crisis after overseas workers raised a howl. We now go above and beyond the headlines with Philhealth CEO and President Ricardo Morales. Good evening, General Morales. Welcome to the Newsnight.
Good evening, Pia, and to all your listeners, good evening.
Yes, sir, let's begin with this. No? So settled na po yung issue ng OFW premiums given the President's order. Medyo ang dami pong nagalit. Ano? Do you feel you could have handled this better?
Well, the increase was not 3%. It's 0.25%. From 2.75 last year to 3% this year. So hindi ganun kalaki the increase was not that big. And then we published late last year in November the schedule of premium increases. And then we also published, I think this is the second one that we published late last month. And I think this is the circular that evoked this uproar because I think of the COVID pandemic situation.
Right. Oh, well, that's precisely the point, sir. Para bang, yes, we are going by the law. Dahil batas po yan, kailangan po tayong sumunod. Yun nga lang, in the middle of this pandemic. So that's why I was asking if this could have been handled better, given that it's precisely happening within the context of the COVID-19 pandemic.
Well, last year, actually the premiums we collect from the overseas Filipino workers membership segment is less than 1% of the total premiums that Philhealth collects. So, hindi ka ganun kalaki yun. And then, in fact, we paid out more in benefit payments than we collected as premium. So, there is a balance in favor of the OFWs and their dependents.
So hindi ganong kalaki yun ang sinasabi po ninyo, General Morales, pero para sa mga OFW, para sa mga sumusweldo ng ganon, malaking bagay pa rin yun kahit sabihin pa nating maliit na amount po yun. Hindi po ba?
Well, yes. Everybody now is short of cash. So, and even before the announcement of the President, we already implemented a flexible payment scheme, not only for the OFWs, but for all other membership segments that directly paying members, those who are paying their own premiums, like self-employed professionals. We already issued that, but it was only supposed to be up to the end of May, which was aligned with what the other GOCCs are doing. Yes.
Oh, General Morales, pero syempre may malaking istorya pa rin tungkol sa Philhealth. Hindi lang po ito, yung tungkol sa OFW. And nabanggit nyo na po, short of cash, no cash. So at the start of this ECQ, everybody remembers that you announced that, no need to worry, Philhealth will pay for mga COVID cases. Nag-release pa nga po kayo. Tama po ba? 30 billion na advance para sa mga ospital. So can you tell us why is it, for example, the USC hospital now claiming that Philhealth, yung receivables po from Philhealth is 180 million. What is going on? Kanina nakausap ng 3 PM show namin si spokeswoman nyo, sabi niya hindi daw po totoo. So wala pong utang ang Philhealth sa UST? Meron po ba? Hindi lang 180 M?
Well, hindi namin alam kung saan nanggaling yung issue na yun. As a matter of fact, for the past 5 years, we have paid UST Hospital a total of 2.1 billion, about 400 million a year. And in April 18 of last month, we advanced to them 85 million specifically to respond to the COVID-19 pandemic, as we did with the other hospitals. So they have money. We advanced money to them. So we were wondering, saan ang galing itong 180 million na sinasabi nila?
Okay. So in other words, wala po kayong utang sa mga ospital, bayad na po sila doon sa mga Philhealth contributions. Walang problema. In other words, wala kayong utang sa ni isang ospital.
Wala kaming utang na 180 million sa UST Hospital, but we have always accounts payable at any time because we are a very large corporation. We transact about 1 million claims a month. And we pay out between 10 to 12 billion a month. So palaging may utang kami ng accounts payable, but not on this scale and not with UST Hospital.
Okay. So can you tell us, sir, kung may accounts payable pa kayo, what hospitals po ang pinag-uusapan dito? And give us a ballpark figure.
Ang tawag namin dyan is the return to hospital account. Now, the reason for this return to hospital account,
Okay.
because sometimes the claims are not complete, no? May hindi compliant dun sa requirements, so we return this to the hospitals. And at the end of 2019, this accounted to about 12 billion for the 5,000 or more hospitals, clinics, lying-in centers, level 1, 2, 3, 5,000 hospitals nationwide. As of latest count, we have reduced this to about 7 billion. So nababayaran namin yun. The reason for this return to hospital is that we are trying to adapt an information system to computerize the transactions between the hospitals and Philhealth. One reason to eliminate fraud, and the other reason para mabilis yung bayad.
Yes.
But not all the hospitals
Yes.
have still
Okay.
gotten their systems up and running. That's the cause for this delay.
Okay. But like you said, no, 12 billion as of end of 2019 ang utang po, return to hospitals account, as you call it, at the end of 2019 to 5,000 hospitals. But like you said, as of today, you have gotten this down to 7 billion. Of course, the next question is, may pera po ba ang PhilHealth para mabayaran po itong 7 billion?
Well, of course, maybe you can ask the hospitals to which we advanced the part of the 30 billion. They have received, I think we have already released to them, ibig sabihin, already in their bank accounts, about 12 billion. So the money is already with them, the hospitals. And we're continuing to
Okay.
release funds to the hospitals.
Oo, okay. So iba pa po yung 30 billion advance for COVID, iba po yon dun sa 7 billion na kumbaga utang, accounts payable. All right. I wish we had more time. General Ricardo Morales, PhilHealth CEO. Sir, thank you very much for joining us this evening. Salamat po, sir.